Hi you guys, welcome to the channel. My name is La and this is going to be a reading on the Miss Marilyn Monroe. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. She was a sun sign in the 10th house. Sun in the 10th house is you are going to be publicly known for your self-expression. She had it in the sign of Taurus, so Taurus is ruled by Venus. This is a very sensual sign here. Taurus is known to be in love with having material wealth. Taurus is also known for learning to be very consistent in what they build. She had a moon in the sign of Capricorn, so this means her feelings were kind of blocked off. You could say in a sense maybe heartless. The moon in the Capricorn, because it's its opposite, there are a lot of emotions that were kind of dried out from her partnership since it was in the 7th house. She might have went through like a lot of heartbreak when it came to her emotions and the way she felt. Okay, her mother's mindset, since the moon is ruled by your mother's mindset as you are in her womb. Her mother's mindset could have been very focused on stability, structure, and discipline. Okay, she might have attracted a lot of relationships that pulled on her heartstrings, okay, when it came to situations like her career and public image. She had Mercury in Taurus, so she had a very sweet voice, a very sweet way of speaking. She thought things through, especially when it came to her public image. With Venus in Aries, she had a very high drive to go after things. Aries is kind of like starting things and not finishing them. But with it in the 9th house, she had a very high drive to be more aesthetically appealing when it came to higher states of educating herself and expanding herself. She was open to learning new ways, new different philosophies when it came to things she desired and wanted to create it for herself. She has Mars in Aquarius. Mars in Aquarius is using the intellect to go after what it is you want. With it in the 8th house, she didn't play, especially when it came to things of war. She might have had a lot of conflict with siblings. If she had siblings, I'm not sure if she had siblings, or in marriage. When it came to her long-term goals, she could have had lots of conflict, or she could have inherited more passion and more of a drive towards what it is she actually desired through marriage. She has her Jupiter in Aquarius also in the 7th house. With Jupiter in the 7th house, this lets me know that she Jupiter in the 7th house is like marrying someone who's or attracting even partner business relationships that are kind of unconventional here, and then that expanding. That unconventional could be good or it could be destructive, okay, because you kind of never really know with the Aquarian energy. She had Saturn in Libra in the 4th house retrograde, so there was a lot of thinking about her home and stability and safety, okay? She could have met a lot of restrictions with individuals when it came to matters of how she was keeping a harmony within her home environment. This is rethinking the home environment a lot, or just feeling safe as an individual in her partnerships and relationships. She had Uranus and Pisces in the 8th house. Uranus and Pisces in the 8th house could mean she could have a very clairvoyant seeing of what it is that needed to be kept hidden from the public view. This also means that she could have had like addictions that were unconventional with it, Pisces in the 8th house. Okay, this could be drinking problems and that matter, as you can see with this here. Kind of like a downward roller coaster. With Neptune and Cancer in the 1st house, This is like the figure of like a nurturing, caring, loving person, okay? A big fantasy here. She had Pluto and Gemini in the 11th house. Pluto and Gemini, which means there was always a need for her to kind of be open to learning the environment of different what is the word I'm thinking of different communities, okay? She could have also been outcasted from many communities here. Her north node was in the 12th house, and it was also retrograde. And Gemini, without her unconsciously knowing.